I never heard that version though.
Vinny Bad 118.
We got YouTubers that became murderers. Uploaded by Chilling Scares. 4 hours ago too, so I'm fresh meat to this shit. You on there? Nigga, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. But if you watch on YouTube right now, like this video, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll show you guys. You what? I don't. What are you talking about? Yo, I'm smiling while I'm saying I don't, so niggas not gonna believe me now. Bro, you can't do this. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Anyways, if you watch on YouTube, like this video, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll show you guys next. Let's check it out.
Aid was a YouTube channel owned and operated by Vincent Badaloro from New Jersey. He'd been active on YouTube since 2021 and mainly streamed himself playing sports games like MLB The Show. On September 30, 2025, he went live with another one of these streams. And for someone stumbling onto this live broadcast, nothing about it felt odd.
Wait, what you talking about? Who hype his voice though? Mine?
It is until they started watching and noticed his chat asking him odd questions like, are you going to jail? And how are you going to get paid in jail? Things became even more strange when some of his viewers started calling him a killer over and over again. However, this label wasn't an exaggeration. As it turned out, Vincent was hosting this stream less than a day after allegedly ending the lives of 2 teenage girls in a neighboring town, and he didn't seem the least bit remorseful.
So the nigga caught 2 fucking bodies and hopped on stream. I ain't gonna lie, niggas is dangerous.
The incident happened on September 29th, just before 5:30 p.m. 17-year-old Maria Neotis and Isabella Salas were riding e-bikes in a residential neighborhood in Cranford, New Jersey, when they were suddenly hit by a speeding car seemingly out of nowhere. The crash was loud enough to get the attention of nearby residents. People rushed to help. Unfortunately, it was already too late.
Describe what those calls to police sounded like moments after Maria Neotis and Isabella Salas were mowed down by a black SUV driven by another teenager.
There's a girl on the road and there's a car. Oh my God, please hurry.
So there's 2 females?
By the time first responders arrived at the scene, both girls had already passed away. But what made the incident even more disturbing was just how shockingly violent it was. Later investigation revealed the car was going close to 70 miles per hour, or over 110 kilometers an hour, in a neighborhood with a speed limit of just 25 miles per hour, or roughly.
Nigga, he's going fucking 70 and damn near a school zone, nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even say take this nigga's license because he killed 2 people. Nigga, you gotta take this nigga's, send him to jail, let niggas take his ass.
40 kilometers per hour. The resulting collision sent the girls flying across the street, with one victim coming to rest approximately 100 feet from the impact site. According to eyewitness reports, the driver tried to drive away immediately after the incident, but the crash was so violent that the impact had lodged one of the...
God damn, a bike did that to a Jeep? Oh my God. Oh, he was going 70 and hit 2, like, humans.
E-bikes into the car, forcing the driver to ditch it and flee on foot. Fortunately, this allowed investigators to run the license plate and trace the car back to its driver, 17-year-old Vincent Badaloro. Vincent was called in for questioning. It's unclear what exactly he told the police, but since the investigators didn't have any solid evidence of his personal involvement, he was let go the same night. The investigators...
What? Nigga, how don't you got no evidence? Nigga, it's his car. I get that anybody could have been driving his car, bro. But, nigga, be fucking for real. Going 70, nigga?
Also treating this as an accident by this point, so they had no ground to detain Vincent just yet. However, this changed completely when one of the victims' families learned about Vincent's potential involvement. According to Maria's family, Vincent had been stalking and harassing her for months by that point. They went to the same school, and Vincent was reported to have tormented her during multiple different instances. The two had never gotten along. Vincent would also allegedly follow Maria around anytime she went outside, and neighbors even saw him staking out her.
So this nigga's just a fucking weird, lame nigga, bro. You following the hoes around, you scaring the hoes, bro? You serious, nigga?
Her house in his car on multiple occasions. This behavior only worsened after Maria reported him to the school authorities about a month before the incident, with him becoming even more aggressive and making false police reports.
Niggas will show you all the signs in the world, right? And then niggas won't stop it until something happens to somebody. Like, niggas already told, like the parents said that she already told the parents that the girl that died told her parents already that the nigga been stalking her and doing all this extra shit. But now that she dead, now niggas want to try to put an end to this shit, nigga. Why the fuck would y'all not bring this shit to the police while she was still alive, nigga? This shit probably wouldn't have happened.
even leading to her family getting
make no
swatted
sense.
multiple times. In one of his streams, he mentioned having a vengeance against Maria and even dedicated one of his old phones to harassing her, starting with ordering a pizza to her address.
Nigga, spit my dick out your mouth, nigga. What are you talking about?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yo, DeAndre, you really getting dick
I think
eater in the
Maria's
mouth.
hungry.
I ain't gonna lie,
I think we're gonna
you
send her
got
a
the gold
pizza,
medal
sure.
right now.
So, y'all know I have a vengeance against this girl. I'm gonna call a pizza to
Order
her
a free
house, and
pizza.
here's how I'm gonna do it.
Investigation also
I ain't
revealed
gonna
that
lie,
Vincent's
free
own
pizza is free
parents had
pizza.
called the police 4 times regarding his increasingly violent and out-of-control behavior over the last few months. He was becoming more erratic, and combined with Maria getting him in trouble at school, was likely harboring deep resentment towards
Yo, bro,
her.
what?
Put simply, there was a strong chance that what happened wasn't an accident. He possibly wanted to take his anger out on Maria, and Isabel was just collateral in his messed up plan. Now, while the
I'm laughing you out
investigators
to
were
jaws.
piecing all this together, Vincent decided to go live on YouTube and pretend like everything was completely normal. However,
Nigga, YouTube
people in his
streamer.
community
I
had
ain't
learned
like everybody that stream on YouTube besides Speed. Yeah, y'all got something wrong with you. Nah, Speed got something wrong with his fucking head too. But Speed would never do no weird shit like. I can't even say YouTube streamers because Twitch streamers is worse than YouTube streamers. What y'all think?
about his possible involvement in the case by this point, resulting in the chat messages we mentioned earlier. He tried to dismiss these messages as just hate comments and drama.
Jail stream gonna be fun? What?
He had learned about his possible
Wait, you think
involvement in
kick
the
streamers
case
is the
by this
worst?
point, resulting in the chat messages we mentioned earlier. He tried to
Nigga said jail stream gonna be fire. R.I.P. Isabella.
dismiss
and
these
Maria,
messages
you
as
monster.
just hate comments and drama, but eventually decided to address the situation
Yo, Kick
in the
is still
vaguest
alive?
terms
Only
possible.
niggas I know that's still active on Kick heavy is Aiden and Cuff'em. Them the only 2 main niggas on Kick.
In a neighboring town,
That's relevant, at least.
unfortunately, 2 girls
Wait,
were
XQC2.
killed in a hit-and-run crash. Now, there has been a lot of misinformation going on.
Yo, this nigga remind me of Sketch, bro. They farm that shit too. That's a fact. This nigga remind me of Sketch. I don't know why. He looked like Sketch actually.
Over the internet.
That's why.
It is an absolute unfortunate situation, and there's more to the story that you're not getting.
Unfortunate situation.
But when the time comes,
Ugly ass nigga.
I will explain it in greater detail.
He was likely speaking this way to avoid an accidental admission of guilt. However, this stream could still help investigators bring him to justice. You see, while he was live on YouTube, investigators were gathering evidence to prove that he was behind the wheel. This led to the discovery of ring camera footage from a nearby street,
Ring
showing him
camera, you
speeding
was
in
right.
the neighborhood before the
Everybody got
incident
ring
and then
cameras.
walking back on foot minutes after everything went down. This, combined with eyewitness testimonies, allowed investigators to arrest him a day later on October 1st and charge him with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
Yes, sir.
His channel has since been terminated by YouTube. Prosecutors
Yes, sir.
are also pushing to
Get
have
him outta
Vincent
here.
tried as an adult to secure the full sentence they believe he deserves.
Nigga, that's 2 counts of first degree murder, nigga. If he even get fucking time out of his cell for wreck, I'll be surprised, nigga. I'll be super surprised. But then again, nigga, they go by the color of your skin. Nigga.
I'm recording this because I want my daughter to know that I
Nigga,
love
I've been
you.
dismissing
Mackenzie.
ads this whole stream.
Pastor.
I don't know. I don't want to pay you either.
I'm so sorry.
Nigga, I've
I've
been
done
dismissing
this.
the ads all stream.
I want you to know
It
that
wasn't
you
let me
mean
know.
everything to me.
Wait, hold on.
This was the final video.
I'm so sorry that I've done this. I want you to know that you mean everything to me.
You could tell he really did some shit serious, bro. Cause you could see the look in his eyes, like this is that 1,000-yard stare. What is it called? 1,000-yard stare. He has no thought behind these eyes, nigga. Whatever he did, he meant to do it. He's not really sorry. Oh God.
This was the final video 48-year-old Trent Pascal uploaded to YouTube on October 21st, 2020. His content up until that point was a mix of family vlogs, DIY tips, and RC toy reviews. He came across as a laid-back, middle-aged dad enjoying time with his family, but the video he uploaded in October 2020 was different. It wasn't a wholesome vlog or toy review with his kids.
October
Instead,
that's prime
this was a
COVID
confession
too.
Trent posted to YouTube after committing a heartless crime just so he could paint himself as the victim. The day started off rough with Trent having a massive argument with his wife, Savannah.
Yo, I be be wondering, like, how the fuck do niggas like this pull shit like this? I ain't like, he gotta be some rich nigga, bro. Like, comparing these two, they had to have grown ups together. She seen this nigga get, like, or, because there's no way these niggas met in an adult life and she chose him. She could have chosen a nigga like Kelly Oubre. Oh, God. Or Chris Brown. Somebody. She could have chosen somebody of better stature.
Details of what exactly caused this argument are unknown, but according to some reports, it had something to do with Trent's overprotective and envious personality. He was reportedly very insecure.
Oh, because she fat too now. God damn. That's why. That bitch big as fuck too.
About the 18-year age gap
She not
between
big as fuck. She definitely bigger than that picture, the first picture. Oh, God.
him and Savannah.
He
saw anyone even
pounds.
remotely close to her as a threat and tried to control every aspect of her life, which also led to many clashes between the two over the years. Regardless of the reason, the argument on October 21st ended with Savannah dropping their two kids at school and then driving over to live at their mother Shirley's house in Lamarck, Texas. Neighbors also saw Trent storming out not long after. Savannah and Shirley went out to check on the kids at school later that day before returning home at around noon. Shirley went straight to the master bedroom to freshen up, but nothing could have prepared her for what was waiting for her inside. The moment she stepped into the bathroom, Trent leaped out from behind the shower curtain with a firearm in his hand. And before she could even register what was going on, Trent announced that he was going to end both her and Savannah and opened fire. Fortunately, he missed the mark, giving Shirley the opportunity to escape to a neighbor's house and call for help.
Yo, this nigga's not. Hold on. First of all, God was with her. On God, God was with her. I ain't mean to say on God, God was with her. But God was with her. OD. This nigga is a rookie one. No badges. Brown shirt. He's 60 overall. On God. How do you miss a close range shot? Like, you couldn't even hit the body, bro. Are you serious? This nigga's a bad ooter. On God. And she got away. She was able to tell a tale. He has absolutely no VC, bro. This nigga's a day room. He's a bot. He's a bot. He's a bot. It's literally that simple. Like, there's nothing more I can say. Brown shirt. He got a gray loop gun. Wait, I gotta see what gun
Savannah wasn't as lucky.
Oh, Savannah died though. Oh my God. So he got one. So he's 50%. He's 50%.
And managed to shoot her twice in the stomach before fleeing the scene. She was rushed to the hospital, but passed away shortly after. Though, while Savannah was fighting for her life, Trent uploaded this video to his now deleted second channel, explaining his reasoning for the heinous crime.
Yo, I almost got
He
big,
accused
'cause I was about
Savannah
to
of
say a
cheating on
word,
him
bro.
and claimed that she was the one who made him do this. However, to most people who came across this video, it was clear that Trent posted the video so he could portray himself as the victim. He even seems to try a fake cry multiple times during the video, but
Yeah, bro.
fails to
I ain't gonna lie. There's no tears coming out of these eyes, bro. You can hang this shit all the way the fuck up. There's no tears coming out of it. Like, you ever look at somebody and be like, yo, that nigga looks smackable as fuck? Bro, this nigga genuinely looks smackable as fuck, bro. Like, I could literally just take my hand, smack this nigga, and pinball his head against the wall, like, 24/7. Water, bro, he looks smackable as fuck.
At a single tear. Many also assumed the cheating accusation
Crocodile
was
tears.
likely false,
Crocodile
but
tears.
even if it
God
wasn't,
damn,
it was
can I
still
talk?
no justification for taking her life. That said, the most disturbing part of this video was the very end, which showed Trent hearing a noise and immediately rushing to hide in a dark room. Closely listening
I'm not gonna get up and walk out the room, bro. But come on, bro. Come on, bro.
to this section revealed a plastic rustling noise, similar to what shower curtains sound like when moved. In other words, Trent was possibly recording this final message in Shirley's home moments before they arrived, and then quickly ran to the bathroom when he heard the two pull into the driveway. He fled Lamarck immediately after committing the crime, prompting a
Oh, so he recorded this shit before he did what he did. Then ran and jumped in the shower when he heard her coming in. Waited in the shower until he heard her walk in the room, walk in the bathroom. She got in the bathroom. He bust out. Was like, sorry, I gotta do this shit. Up pole on her. Flocked like 3 shots, nigga. He missed all 3. She able to run out and go tell the neighbors what's going on. Order, bro. That nigga's ass, bro.
statewide
Premeditated
manhunt.
murder, nigga.
This ended with the police
First
tracking him
degree
down to a Walmart
ass,
parking lot in
nigga.
Houston later the same day.
This a
However,
bad
Trent drew
drill,
his
bro.
firearm on the officer.
Wait, what happened? This is a bad drill. Like, the nigga genuinely could have. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna knock on some wood, and I'm say, thank God he didn't catch 2 bodies right here. why the daughter didn't run. They went into 2 separate rooms. It was the mom and the daughter. The daughter got away. The mom didn't get away. Or what's the other way around? One of them got away, but they went into 2 separate rooms after he missed. Yeah, you right. The one that he shot at, the first one that he missed, she ran out the crib and went to the neighbor house. But if you in the same house, you hear the gunshots, nigga, you're not gonna jump and be like, yo, what the fuck is that? And then you're gonna hear footsteps, you're gonna hear the, no, nigga, the kids was at school. No, you fucking dumbass nigga. The mom of the kids went to her mom's house. She was staying at her mom's house. She went over there because they said that her and her mom went to the school to check on the kids before they went right back home. And then when they got back home, they split up and went to 2 different rooms. And then the mom of the kids went into the master bedroom and went into the bathroom. That's where the nigga bust out and had the gun. She should have had that advantage. She should have. But considering she's like 30, 40, the mom got to be like 50, 60, or even 70 probably.
And refused to back down despite repeated warnings. This left deputies with no choice but to open fire, hitting him several times across the abdomen.
They Swiss cheese this nigga? Why? What happened? Hold on.
This ended with the police tracking him down to a Walmart parking lot in Houston.
This dumb ass nigga. This nigga could have went on the high speed of death. This nigga decided to park up after committing a crime in a Walmart parking lot in your car. Yo, criminals, you gotta be smarter, bro. You gotta be smarter.
Later the same day. However, Trent drew his firearm on the officers and refused to back down despite repeated warnings. This left deputies with no choice but to open fire, hitting him several times across the abdomen. He was then taken to a hospital where he spent over a month recovering from his wounds. He was eventually booked into the Galveston County jail.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! They Swiss cheese the nigga. He survived, spent a month in the hospital, and he about to get life in the pen. Them niggas is about to dig all in this nigga ass, bro. On God, once they figure out what this nigga did, word to my life, they're gonna dig all inside of this nigga. Word to bro.
On charges of murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm. Now, this is usually where stories like this end, but that's not what happened with Trent. Despite the deeply violent nature of his crimes, he was allowed to leave on bail after paying
Yo, the system be failing the fuck out of people, bro.
Despite the deeply violent nature of his crimes, he was allowed to leave on bail after paying $550,000. He was
550,000 rack A's, nigga? God damn, this nigga got it like that? What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, this nigga have emotion, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't wanna say I wanna tap in with this nigga because I don't wanna turn crazy and end up killing the wife and kids and all that shit, but god damn, nigga, 550 rack A's, nigga? White, yeah, you're right.
Fitted with a GPS ankle monitor and ordered to stay at his mother's house until his conviction. Trent initially complied with these orders, but on April 13th, 2021, he removed his ankle monitor, stole a car at knife point after taking it on a test drive from a dealership, and vanished without a trace. This triggered a massive multi-state manhunt. The police spent months looking for Trent, but he was still nowhere to be found. This also left Savannah's family in a constant state of fear, as Trent could show up at any time to cause further harm. The run finally ended nearly 9 months later in January 2022, when the U.S. Marshals received a tip that a man matching Trent's description was staying at a small RV park in Ocala, Florida. Officers rushed to
Nigga, why the fuck would you go on a run and go to a popular state, nigga? If I'm on a run, nigga, I'm going to a state like Hawaii, nigga. The police is never gonna look for me in Hawaii. And Hawaii jail probably gotta be magnificent, nigga. You probably see niggas with fucking, what's them shits called? The fucking, the little the flower shits, nigga. They probably got them shits on hitting mad hips and shit on the beach. I ain't gonna lie. If you get arrested in Hawaii, nigga, that's probably best case scenario. I know they jail gotta be marvelous. This nigga goes to Florida. He's about to get the penalty.
Scene and surrounded a van where they believed he was hiding. But before they could break in and apprehend Trent, he decided to end everything on his own, robbing Savannah's family of seeing any justice through the legal system.
Aw, that nigga packed himself. He's a fucking coward, nigga.
Lane Maurice Davis joined YouTube all the way back in September 2009 under the name Seattle for Truth. Most of his videos have since been deleted by YouTube for policy violations, but they were mainly about right-wing political commentary and rants about current events. Some of these videos also revolved around Lane trying to prove various conspiracy theories. Lane also did an internship under British far-right commentator Milo Yiannopoulos at one point, though it didn't last very long. So his YouTube channel was the only thing Lane focused on for most of his adult life. But while he did have a sizable following across socials, most of his videos
Bro, that nigga having it, bro. I'm about to hit 10K by March.
Videos didn't attract enough viewers to provide a sustainable income. This forced Lane to live with his parents and rely on them for monetary needs, which apparently was a major source of tension in their relationship. His parents also had differing political views from their son, leading to frequent arguments, especially with his father Charles. And
look, I get into arguments with my parents all the time, bro. But nigga, never in the argument I ever thought like, yeah, I'm about to kill this motherfucker, bro. Like I be wanting to put hands on motherfuckers and shit, but at the same time, nigga, I be like, nigga, they're my parents, bro. I can't, bro. Them niggas be pissing me off, cause I be feeling like them niggas know exactly what make me mad. They do know exactly what make me mad, and they constantly do this shit. But it never gets to the point where you're like, yeah, I want to kill him.
And forth on the night of July 14, 2017 started off as no different. As the argument became more heated, his mother, Catherine, dialed 911 and calmly asked for assistance, stating, "He's not physically threatening us or anything, he just gets out of control and he's ranting about stuff from the internet. He's not working and he just gets on these rampages and he just needs to move on. He just lives on the internet and he gets really worked up about everything that's going on. He needs an intervention of some kind here."
I ain't gonna lie, pro baby, this your mom, stop lying. Yo, what the fuck? She don't even call me that, nigga, the fuck? Call me LeBron Ramon James, nigga the third.
The dispatcher instructed Catherine and Charles to keep their distance until the police arrived.
My mom don't even talk like that, nigga. Water, bro, she's a straight New York City demon, nigga. She don't say baby, nigga. Crazy, she call me nigga.
But she downplayed the threat, saying she'd seen many similar outbursts in the past and that he wouldn't turn violent. Unfortunately, she couldn't have been more wrong. Because just a few minutes later, Catherine dialed 911 again, and this time in a far more frantic state, screaming phrases like, "he stabbed him," and repeating, "he's dead," over and over again. Officers were already on their way from the first call Catherine made and reached the house within minutes. Inside, they found Charles lying on the floor with his clothes covered in blood. According to reports, Lane became even more aggressive after the first 911 call and stabbed his father multiple times with a kitchen knife. By the time police arrived, Charles had already passed away. Lane likely regretted his decision immediately, as officers saw him standing outside the front door with his hands in the air, waiting to be arrested. He later pleaded guilty to second-degree murder as part of a plea deal and was sentenced to 17 years in prison.
Only 17? With no L? Yo, this is OD, bro. He only got 17 off of M2 with no L.
His YouTube channel now sits completely abandoned.
But he about to get out. Hold on. When was this? They say 8 years ago. So, then the nigga only got like 9 years left in the pen. That's tough.
In many of these cases, the transition from content creator to criminal is marked by a clear, calculated decision. But with Jessica Worsham, known online as the Indigo Mystic on YouTube, the path was much more blurred, with her channel serving as a digital diary for a woman who
she look like she good as fuck at Valorant, though.
Was visibly losing her grip on reality. Jessica started her channel in 2013 to post occasional videos on whatever topics grabbed her interest that day. Her content was relatively harmless, with nothing too attention-grabbing, at least at first. As her personal life began to fracture, the tone shifted dramatically. It started with her getting divorced from her husband. It's unclear what the reason for this divorce was, possibly something to do with her deteriorating mental state. Regardless of the reason though, it left her in charge of her 2 daughters. However, she didn't have any place to stay at the time. So, one of her friends allowed her to stay at one of their properties for free until they found a buyer for it. They were likely expecting to sell the home in a few months, but the process ended up taking 3 long years. And when it was finally time to hand over the keys...
So she had free crib for 3 years? Bitch, I ain't gonna lie, you should have been uppity, nigga. You had to pay no bills for 3 fucking years? Nigga, when it's time to hand over the keys, nigga, you should have had a mansion ready for you.
Jessica intervened. Instead of being grateful for being able to stay there for 3 years for free, she refused to leave and even took her friend to court over it.
Yo, motherfuckers is so ungrateful. Like, she's literally biting the hand that fed her, nigga. No fucking shot. Yo, bitches, I can't, bro. I can't. This shit is OD.
He understandably lost in court and was forced to move out. This upended the life she'd built over the last 3 years and marked the beginning of her downfall. The stress of losing her home, combined with her pre-existing mental conditions, proved disastrous.
Nigga, 3 years you could have done saved the money up to at least pay half to your friend and be like, yeah, nigga. Or you could have saved the money up and paid your friend and be like, nigga, I'll buy the house from you, nigga. The fuck? The house looks
She
shitty
refused
too.
to accept the reality and became delusional, thinking that the judges were part of some evil group alongside her family members and were out to get her and her daughters.
So the first person I would like to mention is Alan Berriman. He is my uncle, and he has been working with my other family members, a one Angie Griffith. She lives in Danielsville. And also a Denise Cantrell, who is my maternal parent. And my sister, Crystal Christian, okay? They've all been working in league with a judge, a magistrate judge that works at the Jackson County Courthouse named Benjamin Green. He's been doing under-the-table type things that he's not supposed to be doing, and Alan Berriman
Nah,
and those
bitch.
mentioned.
Nah, she trying to rat everybody out because she got... Like, come on, bro. You can't do that shit. You can't do that. Like, motherfuckers gave you free crib, free everything for 3 consecutive years, nigga. And this is how you repay motherfuckers, bro? Telling you, bro. You can't help people out no more, bro. You help somebody out, nigga, they forget everything you did, but they gonna remember the bad shit you did for sure. They definitely gonna remember the bad, all the bad shit you did. They gonna remember that shit. They never gonna remember the shit that you gave them 3 free years of living. All you had to do was buy food. That's it. All you had to do was feed yourself for 3 years as a grown-ass woman.
Afterwards, have been in
I know,
league
like, somebody to
with this
give me
particular
3 free years of living on God, nigga. I'm gonna be up out of the trenches on God, nigga. 3 free years of living, nigga. I'm not gonna quit my job. I'm gonna go part-time and stream full-time on God.
judge individual, and to steal my home from me.
Jessica began posting videos ranting about these made-up conspiracies, like how the government was trying to depopulate the world with the COVID vaccines. She was clearly losing her grip on reality, even posting videos directly addressing the judge she believed had wronged her in the past.
Anyway, this message is for Benjamin Green. I know you're watching me, and I know you're scared. And you should be.
She look crazy, though. You can
Dangledorf
look at
is
her
too
eyes.
scared.
and
He's
see-
too scared to even try to communicate with me telepathically, but you're scared, aren't you, Benji?
Yeah.
Ben. Good old Benji. You used to be a good person, didn't you, Benji? You did. You used to actually have the desire
Yo, hold on. She kind of look... Hold on. She kind of look like shitty. Hold on. A little bit.
for justice. And the desire to do good by people. What happened? What happened? Did you let the greed of the world get to you? Did you let that secret society that you're a part of talk you into all this stuff?
However, this was only the beginning. The situation
started
truly
doing
began
meth.
to unravel when her ex-husband filed for custody of their 2 daughters in mid-2021. Jessica didn't have a solid roof over her head and wasn't sending the 2 girls to school either. Her behavior online was also becoming more and more erratic with each passing day. In addition to her rambling about topics that made little sense, she also posted videos waving around the firearm she had, threatening anyone who wanted to get in her way. Put simply, she was becoming dangerous to her own children. Her ex-husband filed for temporary custody until Jessica found proper residence and got professional help for her degrading mental state. But in her delusions, Jessica saw this as yet another attack on her from the same group that took away her home.
Today is a rather unfortunate day, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to court today against some people
Yo,
that are
these
trying to take my
headphones
children
is pissing me off, bro. Why them shit so beefy?
from me. The same people that took my home from me. the Jackson County court system.
She still could have had a chance to stay with her daughters, but on the day of the hearing, she refused to enter the courthouse, further highlighting her unstable mental state to the judge. The custody was awarded to her ex-husband until Jessica was deemed capable of resuming responsibility. This was a chance for her to actually work on improving her situation.
I ain't gonna lie,
but
she's getting saved, like OD. They could have took the kids away. They could have did her the slimiest way. They giving her a chance, bro.
Jessica didn't see it that way. Sadly, she was already too far gone and decided to go on the run with her daughters instead. She stayed on the move for the next couple of months, moving from place to place, all while posting increasingly unhinged monologues on YouTube.
Mine, 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 mine. They're my babies. And I love them above anything else.
Yo, bitches that use their kids as pawns, nigga. I hope y'all niggas find the closest place to the fire pit in hell, nigga. This shit is like, it's not fair, bro.
I love them like I love God. And I'll do anything, including lay my life down for them. And I know that's what you wish for.
Jessica also felt the need to record and post to YouTube almost everything that happened in her life. She'd gone as far as to instruct her daughters to start recording whenever anything notable happened. What she didn't know was that one of these recordings would end up scarring them for life. The incident happened on November 5th, 2021, with Jessica getting into an argument with the owners of the house she was living in. The dispute escalated to the point where the owners asked her to leave the house, and when she refused, they contacted the police to have her removed. However, as soon as the officers pulled into the driveway, Jessica opened the front door with her firearm in her hand and opened fire. One of the shots hit 43-year-old Sheriff's Deputy Lena Marshall, sending her to the hospital where she tragically passed away.
This bitch is crazy, bro. This bitch is crazy. She better not get nothing but the electric chair, bro.
Just a few days later, the other officers opened fire in retaliation, hitting Jessica multiple times, all while her daughters heard and recorded everything inside the house. Jessica passed away on the spot, with her younger daughter posting the final video on YouTube with the heartbreaking title, "My mom is dead, I think," as recording and uploading to the internet was what Jessica had taught them to do.
That's tough. Yeah, I think that video's still up. I think that video's still up.
Inside the house, Jessica passed away on the spot, with her younger daughter posting the final video on YouTube with the heartbreaking title, "My mom is dead, I think."
Nah, I can't watch that shit. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all think, bro? If y'all know somebody that's crazy, bro, tell them niggas to stop that shit. Or tell them niggas to get some fucking help. That's all you really gotta do. Niggas can't say they don't need help. Everybody need help in their own way, man. But if you watch on YouTube, made it this far, like this video, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see you guys soon.